A recent Alabama Supreme Court decision declared embryos created through IVF as children. And tonight, our Washington correspondent Brendan Scanlon, he breaks down the latest on efforts to protect IVF.
Alabama's highest court recently ruled that disposing of unused embryos could be categorized as wrongful death.
This ruling is an outrage. The Alabama Supreme Court opens a huge potential for legal liability for IVF clinics and practitioners.
Senator Gillibrand said the ruling prompted nearly half of IVF providers in Alabama to pause their services. The ruling also prompted Democratic senators, including Gillibrand, to quickly sign on to a bill that enshrines protections for IVF and for the doctors who perform the procedure.
For many prospective parents, IVF is a last-ditch effort to have a family. And preventing them from accessing the treatments they need is not only cruel, but it's absurd. We need to pass the Access to Family Building Act as soon as possible.
Democrats requested to pass the bill last week with unanimous consent, meaning any one senator could block it from advancing. Quick passage of the bill was blocked by Mississippi Republican Cindy Hyde-Smith.
Kelly and I have many close friends who have had trouble with fertility issues, and they've had beautiful families as a result of IVF.
Since the ruling, several Republicans, including House Speaker Mike Johnson, have spoken out in support of IVF.
It needs to be readily available. It needs to be something that every American supports.
But Democrats not mincing their words to Republicans about the role they say Republicans have played in getting to this point.
Even though they back all these other movements, including repealing Roe, they're now desperately backpedaling over the last few days because they see what they have done. These Republicans are like the arsonist who set a house on fire and then said, "Why is it burning?"
According to the CDC, between 1% and 2% of annual U.S. childbirths are via IVF. Reporting in Washington, Brendan Scanlon, WENY News.